I don't know if you guys watch the NFL draft like I do, which is by accident every time. I was sitting at home, alone. I was sick, didn't want to get out of the bed. Draft came on, couldn't find the remote. Guess I'm watching the draft. And is it just me, or are these dudes getting too big? Like, too big, sir, you know? You're supposed to be 21, 22. You look like a 6-year-old tractor, all right? The biggest person I've ever seen. You've never been 4 years old, but you have been a Ford Focus. I can see the transformer in you. And they all do the same thing. Like, some little guy runs up to them after they get drafted. They're like, how does it feel to be on your new team? And they all do the same thing. They lean into the mic and they're like, just happy to be on the team. Glory to God. From my mama. And honestly, that's what happens. You have too many muscles, and you have muscles in your throat. You do. You have muscles protruding the throat, the voice can't get out. Don't listen to me, that's not science. I'm just jealous because I've always wanted to be good at sports, you know? Be good at sports, impress my friends and stuff. But I am such a theater nerd. At one time, I was talking about football and forgot the word quarterback. And I saw him and I panicked. I saw him and I was like, oh, he plays the lead. He's not one of the understays on the bench. He's a star. He's the best one. The first time I threw a football, it was so bad, bullies didn't make fun of me. They were like, let him throw again. I don't know what to do. Only played football once. It was in Little League. I was 10 years old. They made me a lineman. That's the right response. Because now it's my job to protect the main character. This isn't even the part that I auditioned for, all right? I would have loved the role of team manager or something backstage. But of course, the kid across me is the black dude from the Green Mile, so he's the biggest person I've ever seen in my entire life. And they blew the whistle, and he hit me so hard that there was a divot in the ground where my shoulder went in. I got up, I didn't even tell anybody that I quit. I just started walking off stage. Started walking off, I was done. Took off my football costume, because that's what I called it. I was done. I wasn't gonna play anymore. But then the director runs up, gives me a speech about being a quitter. I was like, obviously, sir, you didn't see what just happened. I might be 10 on my right side for the rest of my life. I don't know how growing up works. So then they make this big kid come up and apologize to me, which he shouldn't have to do. You know, it's not his fault. I should be also were playing Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or something. But he walked up to me, towering over me, blocking out the sun, leaning over me. Leaned over me and was like, I'm sorry. That's interesting. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're all 10 here, sir. Why are you 32? I didn't even make it to intermission. There was no way I was getting through 4 acts of that game. I was done. Moved on to basketball, which was a different mistake. Thought needing height to play basketball was a suggestion. It is not. I was walking home one day. These kids on the public court asked me if I want to play a game of pickup with them. So I ran home and ran back real fast. I don't know if you ever played pickup with a bunch of strangers, but it's a lot like having friends. I was very excited. I ran home and ran back some shorts that were far too short. I was out there looking like a dad, just like, you're not getting past me. You're not getting past me, buddy. No, no, no. It's one of the worst mistakes in my life. This kid, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, jumped over me and dunked. I'm guarding him and he just flew away. Which should be against the rules, because if he's allowed to fly, I should at least get a knife to cut an Achilles or something. Like, you're not gonna fly over me twice, sir. This dude jumped over me and dunked the ball so hard that he cracked the glass on the backboard. The ball hit me on top of my head. I hit the ground. He hung there for a second and then landed, straddling me, got his face so close to mine and was like, ooh. He dunked on me so hard that that night I dreamed he was my dad. Terrible.